So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Ketu in the 10th house of your dashamsha chart. As in, what happens when Ketu is sitting in the 10th house of D10 dashamsha, which is the chart of your obligation to society, is a chart of your career, is the chart that shows certain karmas that are being unraveled. Okay? Because again, it's D10. It is the chart of your karma. Okay, it is a very important, play a house or chart, I would say. So Ketu's there in the 10th house, and as always, if you do not know, if you have this position, what sign Ketu's in, what nakshatra Ketu's in, because especially my report for right now, you can even find out nakshatras with your navamsha and dasamsha chart besides your birth chart. Okay, with option 6 or any consultation, you'll get that report. I can't promise it's going to be there in the future. Right now, it's there in the software. So if you don't know that, you can go to KRSastrology.com right here under shop section. You can check out my books, reports, consultations, and link to my academy, Vedic Astrology Academy, where I have a lot of courses. And I'm actually just about to make a video on part B of planets, predicting through planets without or ascendant without planets. So Ketu in the 10th house. 10th house is what? 10th house is the unraveling of the karma, of the career. With Ketu being there, see, Ketus are past. Ketu's things that are experienced. And here we see an individual who's experienced in leadership quality, leadership position. Yet you will see that this person may shy away from this. This person may not want it, may not need it. They'll feel like it's too much work, too much burden. I don't have desire to do this. I'm happy with making the money that I'm making because I know with a little bit of more money that I'll make being a leader and a manager, the responsibilities outweighs the money. And at the same time, because of Ketu in the 10th, in certain cases, of course, it can really make great politicians and judges, but most of the time, there's this dissatisfaction from mundane jobs, mundane career. It's there, that emptiness. Even like, for example, a person is an IS officer, they'll feel like, because remember, Ketu is your unfulfilled wish from the past. Once a wish is fulfilled, that's it. You're like, okay, somehow subconsciously I feel like this is it, I'm good, I don't need it more. So when somebody accomplishes something with Ketu in the 10th house, 7th house, and the ascendant, they're like, okay, I'm ready for something, I'm ready to just move on from this. They don't want to swim into that glorification, like, this is something amazing, I achieved it. No, because it was a past life desire to achieve it. Once that achievement is done, now that desire karma is done. That means now your present life karmas come into play, and they may not have anything to do with this. So usually you'll find a person who does not do well in a 9 to 5 job unless that job requires them to do a lot of research, and especially research based on the sign and the influence on Ketu in the Dasamsha. Even if, let's say, somebody who is good at marketing, they'll be like, just let me do market research. And especially market research about certain components, certain, you know, categories that are not available in the market so easily. I'll research on those. So that happens. And so, this is one of those seesaw positions of Ketu. That first of all, whenever you're put into responsibility, then you will, with this position of Ketu in the 10th house, you'll be put into a position of responsibility. But you may not want it. But it also comes naturally to you. You're like, yeah, I know what to do. It's like at the last minute, somebody comes and helps at your wedding. And you're like asking them, okay, yeah, please, thank you for coming. Okay, what do you need to do? Let me show you. Let me spend 2-3 hours with you and show you what is need to be done. And they'll be like, this person will be like, nah, I got it. I know what needs to be done. Don't worry about it. It's something from the past. They already know. They have done it. They know the procedure. They know who to go and talk to. And then usually, with Ketu in the 10th house, you will find such people have long-lasting careers. Even if it's dissatisfaction, the career could be long-lasting. Because remember, Ketu represents long things. It's the tail, the body of the serpent. So things in the 10th house last long. Fame can last long. Authority can last long. Higher position can last long. And yes, procedure to get a job is a long procedure. Meaning you might have to go through 5-6 interviews, where somebody else have gone to 2 or 3 interviews to get a certain job. So that's what Ketu does. But again, if you want to excel this Ketu in your work days, weekday, okay. So let's say, for example, your weekday is Monday through Friday. That's when you work, and then weekend you're off. Those are the days you want to meditate. If you think, well, today's Friday, I've got Saturday, Sunday, I'm going to do my spiritual practices, they will not help, especially in terms of your peace of mind in your work life. Because Ketu's in the 10th, Ketu represents work, Ketu's right there in the dashamsha of karma. Your karma and your spiritual karma goes hand in hand. The days you work is the day you need to be doing spiritual practices, even if it's at 1 a.m. in the morning, because that is what's going to help you. Not those couple of days that are off and then you're just doing it. No, Ketu's like, oh, you got this work, but guess what? You got to do my work as well. Now, of course, not everybody's going to do meditation. Not everybody's pious or spiritual or wanting to go on that path. People are material. People are atheists. They have other ambitions in life. So of course, not everybody's going to do it. But the ones who are eager to know, you have to do it on a weekday. You got to do your practices in your daily work routines. Okay. So anyway, guys, this is my analysis of Ketu in the 10,000 dashamsha chart. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your Ketu is placed along with the earlier astrological details, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.